You spend 5 hours to record a video. You spend another 6 hours to edit it. You can have a great idea, great information, and actually know you are talking about and still get 500 views. Why? Because on YouTube, making a good video isn't enough. You have to get people on click it first, and that's where YouTube packaging come in. Your packaging is basically your title and thumbnail and working together to sell the click. Think about it. When someone is scrolling through YouTube, they don't know how good your video is. They have not watched it. They have not heard your advice. They don't know how much time you spent editing it. All they see in your thumbnail and title. That's your first impression. And the first impression isn't strong enough, they just gonna scroll past. This is especially important if you're a coach, business owners or creator, because you might have an amazing offer. You might have years of experience. You might genuinely be able to help people, but nobody click on your video, nobody get to see any of that, and you have seen this happen over and over. Creator think they have a content problem. They think they need better editing. They need the better camera. They need to post more. But sometimes the actually problem is much simpler. I am gonna show it you why packaging matters so much. What actually makes someone click, and biggest YouTube thumbnail mistake I see creator making, and how you can package your videos so that they have much better chance to getting attention. Because there's the thing, you don't need to make better content. If you click on the content you already have, you don't need to make better content. If nobody click on the content you already have, you need to make people want to watch it. So what is the YouTube packaging? Let's keep it simple. YouTube is the combination of your topic, title, thumbnail, and all three need to work together. Think of like a product. Your actual video is a product, your thumbnail is a billboard, and your title and headline that make someone stop and pay attention. Nobody walk a store and buy product they never noticed. YouTube work the same way. Your video could be best video you have ever made, but if the packaging doesn't communicate why someone should care, it gets ignored. And this is where a lot of creators make mistake. They treat the thumbnail as an afterthought. They finish the video, upload it, and 5 minutes before publishing, they throw together a thumbnail. They grab a screenshot from the video, put some text on it, add an arrow, maybe throw in a red circle, and call it done. But that's not packaging. That's decorating. Good packaging start with ideas. Before you even record the video, you should have a topic understanding of what is the viewers getting, why would they care, what's the curiosity, what's the emotion trigger, and most importantly, why would someone choose this video over the 20 videos sitting next on it. That's the real game. Your video doesn't need to explaining the video. Your thumbnail doesn't need to explain the video. This is probably one of the biggest thing I see creators get wrong. They try to explain everything on thumbnail. Let's say the video is how I built $10,000 month coaching business from scratch. A bad thumbnail might be have how I built my 10K month coaching business from scratch. That's basically the title again. You're wasting your thumbnail. Your thumbnail doesn't need to repeat the title. You need to create a reason to click. Maybe the thumbnail show creator sitting front of a striped dashboard with 10K clearly visible, and title say how I built 10K month coaching business from scratch. Now there's a relationship between two. The title gives you the context and thumbnail give you a visual story. Together create curiosity. That's you want, because best thumbnail doesn't answer every question. It could create a question in viewer's mind. How did he do that? How did he do that? What happening? Can I do this too? What's the showing me? I need to know. That's little bit of curiosity. What get the click. The goal isn't to make a pretty thumbnail. This is another big one. A lot of creators judge thumbnail based on whatever they look, whether they look. But YouTube doesn't reward you because your thumbnail is beautiful. It's reward your it's reward you when people actually want to click it. You are two complete different thing. These are two complete different thing. You can have a perfectly designed thumbnail with amazing lighting, beautiful typography, perfect shadow, and incredible color grading, and it can still get ignored because good design and good packaging are not always the same thing. A designer might look at the thumbnail and say, wow, this look amazing, but the viewers might look at it for half or second and think, okay, so what? That's the problem. Packaging isn't about impressing designer. It's about getting the right viewers to stop scroll. It's about getting the right viewers to stop scroll. And sometimes the highest performing thumbnail isn't the prettiest one. It's the one with the clear story. Think about the viewers, not yourself. This is where you need to change your perspective. Don't ask, I do like this thumbnail. Ask, if I had never heard of this person before, I would click this, because your audience doesn't have the same context you have. You know what's happening in the video. You know the story. You know what thumbnail is supposed to represent. The viewers doesn't not. They have maybe 1 second or two understand what they are looking at. So your job is to make that 1 second count. You want to the viewers to immediately understand the basic idea, not everything, just enough to create interest. And the title and thumbnail have different job. Here's the simple way to think about it. Your title create interest through word. Your thumbnail create interesting through visuals. They should not fight each other. They should complete each other. Let's say the title is why your YouTube videos are not getting views. Your thumbnail could have a creator looking frustrated next to a video with 127 views, and maybe one simple visual element showing a massive drop in views. The title tells me what the problem is, and the thumbnail makes me feel the problem. That's powerful because now you are not just communicating information, you are communicating an emotion. That emotion is get attention. Here's also huge difference between information and curiosity. Let's say you are a business coach. You make a video called 5 Ways to Get Client. Informative, that's informative, but it's also incredibly generic. There are thousands of videos with basically the same promise. Now compare that to I stopped posting content and still got client. Now I am curious why, how, and what changes. That's a stronger idea. And that idea give your thumbnail sometime interesting to work with. Because you're sitting at your desk with your calendar showing 0 posts while your Stripe dashboard shows a new payment. Now the title and thumbnail create a story. That's packaging. Your title actually matter more than your thumbnail. And I want to make something clear. Packaging doesn't mean you can take a boring topic and magically make it viral. You still need a strong idea. You can't have the best thumbnail designer in the world, but if the topic isn't interesting to the audience, there's only so much you can do. That's why I look at the packaging as a combination of 3: idea, title, thumbnail. If the idea is weak, the packaging struggles. If the idea is strong but the title is weak, people don't understand the promise. If the title is good but the thumbnail is weak, you lose attention in the feed. Everything has to work together. Why some creators get views and others don't? Let's imagine 2 creators. Both are coach. Both have similar expertise. Both make a video about getting more client. A creator A makes how to get client in 2026. The thumbnail is a screenshot of him talking on a webcam. Creator B make I use this to get client. The thumbnail shows a clear visual of the result. Same niche, similar expertise, maybe even similar content. But content B has created much stronger reason to click. And that's the difference. YouTube is not just asking who made the better video. It's asking which videos does the viewer want to watch. That's why packaging can completely change perform on the same content. And this is why A/B testing matters. You should never assume your first thumbnail is the best thumbnail. Sometimes you can have two completely different concepts. One might focus on the result and another might focus on problem. One might use your face, another might use a visual story without your face. And you won't always know which one will win. That's why testing matters. Because sometimes the version you personally like the most is not the version your audience like the most. Your audience get the final vote. Not you, not me, not your designer. The data does. And if you're consistently publishing your videos, you should be learning that data. Which thumbnail get more clicks, which topic get more impression, which title perform better, which visual style keeps showing up on your winner. Which visual style keeps showing up on your winners. Over time, you are basically building a playbook for your own audience. Here's one of the biggest mistakes I see. Creators copy thumbnails. They see a big YouTuber get millions of views with a certain style. When they recreate it, but here's the problem. The thumbnails isn't not made the video successful. The idea, audience timing, channel authority, title, topic, packaging play a role. Copying a visual style doesn't copy the success. Instead, study the psychology behind the thumbnail. Ask, why did this catch my attention? Why? What question does it create? What's the main visual? What emotion is being communicated? What's missing? Why do I want to know what happened? That's what you should copy. Not the pixel, the psychology. Your thumbnail should be easy to understand. Here's the quick test I like. Shrink your thumbnail down really small, like the size it might appear on a phone. Can you still understand what's happening? If the answer is no, there is probably too much going on. Too much object, too much text, too much color, too much effects, too many competing elements. Your viewers isn't sitting where analyzing your video. They are scrolling past. So you need to clear visual hierarchy. One main subject, one idea, one reason to care. That's usually enough. Trying to put the entire Stop trying to put the entire video on the thumbnail. Your thumbnail isn't a PowerPoint slide. It's a neat 5 bullet point. It doesn't need 5 bullet point. It doesn't need a paragraph. It doesn't need every detail. I think of it like a movie poster. A movie poster doesn't explain the entire movie. It gives you enough information to make you want to see it. That's exactly your YouTube thumbnail should do. Give me the setup, give me the emotion, give me the question. When you let the viewers deliver the answer, so what should you actually do before your next video? Before you record the next video, take 10 minutes and work on your packaging first. Smart with the idea. Ask, would my target audience actually care about this? When write 3 to 5 potential titles. Don't settle for the first one. When create Then create 2 or 3 completely different thumbnail concepts, not tiny variation, not different idea, different stories, different angle. When you then look at everything together, title plus thumbnail, asking if I saw this from someone I've never heard of, would I click? If the answer is no, don't record video yet. Fix the packaging, because it's much easier to change thumbnail title before you are spend 6 hours editing a video. If you're a coach, creator or business owner, it's matter even more, because your thumbnail doesn't your because your YouTube channel is not just about getting views. Your videos are building your personal brand. They are building trust. They are brightening people into your world. It's eventually those viewers can become customers. So when your videos are not getting views, you are not just losing views, you are losing opportunities. A potential client might never discover you. A potential customer might never hear your story. Someone who could have spent thousands in you might never even know you exist. And that's why I don't think packaging should be treated like a final step of making a video. It should be a part of the strategy, the beginning, because your content deserves a chance to be seen. So the final thought. So the next time you publish a video and it doesn't perform, don't immediately assume the content sucked. Don't immediately blame the algorithm. And don't automatically think you need a better camera or better editing. Look at your packaging, look at the idea, look at the title, look at the thumbnail, and ask yourself, did I actually give someone a reason to click? Because thumbnail is brutally simple. First, you need to pay attention, then you need to click, then you need to video, then you need the video to deliver. If you can get all three working together, there is a start to change. Your content can be incredible, but if nobody clicks, nobody see it. If nobody see it, nobody know how good you are. So before you spend another 6 hours of editing the next video, spend a little more time thinking about how you are going to get someone to click on it. Because sometimes the difference between 500 views and 5,000 views and 50,000 views isn't the same video. It's the same way you package it. If you're a coaches, business owners, creator, you are struggling with your thumbnail, then DM me now. I'll fix you that.